Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3, where we are back on the Normandy and we have a couple of talks to do.
Hell of a show down there on Surkesh, just like the old days, Shepard. Right down to me pulling your ass out of the fire.
I was the one with bullets flying at me.
And I gave you the moral support to dodge them.
Uh-huh. You said one of your squads is missing?
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Rachni?
Thought that might get your attention. I have a favor to ask. It's big.
Don't tell me they're back.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Arlac Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and they'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Shepard.
What will you do after the genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and Salarians. I won't let them. That isn't our path forward. This time will be different.
A lot of people will be relieved to hear that. No one wants to repeat history.
They know we'd probably win this time. But war has never brought us anything except misery. It's time to focus on rebuilding.
What's the situation back on Tuchanka?
I'm still getting scattered reports of Reaper forces arriving. Something big is brewing. I won't let those things take Tuchanka. Not when we're about to cure the genophage. My people have had enough bad luck in our time.
Back on Surkesh, it looked like the female Krogan could hold her own.
Our females don't lack for spirit. For males, a good show of force sorts things out. But females like to talk about it. Then think about it. Then talk about it some more.
Women have good ideas, Rex. You should listen.
Yeah, but they have so many of them. So sometimes I pretend to listen and... Well, let's just say Krogan females have tempers too.
Oh yeah.
How could there be trouble with the Rachni? They were all but extinct. The last queen promised to disappear forever or be destroyed.
I know, I was there. I've got a bad feeling about this. It may not be Rachni, but maybe it is. Could be another invasion. If they're crawling out from under some rock, you know how bad it could get. We need to stop them.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Anytime. And Shepard, I like what you've done with the Normandy. Got tired of always hanging around the cargo bay before. I still don't have a window like Liara does, but it's progress. Wish I could knock some heads around with you, but duty calls. If the Salarian says my DNA's important, who am I to argue?
And maybe afterwards you stay?
Commander.
You said one of your ships had gone missing?
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka. Now they're pinned by an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified. But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
I think that we already had, right?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away.
Okay, that I'm certain we had. I can relate. But these two we didn't have.
Your men that crashed on Tuchanka. How many are there?
A platoon.
You said their mission was a matter of galactic peace. Why?
I'm sorry, Commander. As I said, it's highly classified.
Look, if you want me to put my ass on the line, I need answers.
I can't tell you. Please understand. The commander is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus. He'll be your contact.
His son?
Victus.
My son. I needed someone I could trust completely.
The Salarian Dalatras was worried about what the Krogan will do once they're cured. How do you feel?
It won't matter if we don't stop the Reapers, but I understand her doubts. The moon you found me on? That's where we made our last stand against the Krogan during the rebellions. They were that relentless.
How did it turn out?
The Krogan started using asteroids as weapons, directing them against our colonies. We had no choice. The genophage was our last resort. So yes, Krogan intentions after this war will be a serious concern, but I'd rather have a grateful ally than a resentful enemy.
Reaching out to the Krogan for help must be difficult for you.
We can't allow the mistakes of our past to cloud the future. Your race and mine were once enemies. The first contact war, as you call it. I was there, dodging shells fired by your navy. But look at us now, standing in a ship of Turian human design, working together.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Okay, that is another mission. So we... Okay, the Special Task Group, or STG's, the Salarian Military Intelligence Service. First of all, we are at 700, that's good. 760, forgive me. Its agents operate in small cells specializing on espionage, infiltration, sabotage, and assassination. They favored clandestine strikes that impact conflicts before they begin. Application to the STG is a rigorous process, but once here's a nice armor, by the way. Once candidates are accepted, they are expected to work in the field immediately. The STG places emphasis on quick thinking and resourcefulness as it operatives work in enemy territory with little support. Okay, good. Sultans bring cutting-edge warships and their best tactical minds in the fight against the Reapers. The System Alliance represents humanity's economic, political, and military reach throughout the galaxy. Its naval forces are led by Admiral Stephen... oh boy. Yeah, forgive me, we are today not gonna go through the complete human, which we, over the course, will probably do. The Terminus fleet is an assortment of mercenary vessels and pirate ships bound together by little more than common geography and the fear of the Reapers. Despite this volatile mix, the fleet seems to be functioning as one under the leadership of criminal warlord Arya T. Loke, and the fleet looks quite neat. Updated, the Bloodpack's mercenaries have been compared to floods, wildfires, and other calamities. It recruits Krogan and Watcher, preferably those with no regard for collateral damage. On the rare occasion when brute force is insufficient, the Bloodpack is willing to deploy weapons of mass destruction normally banned in Citadel space. The Eclipse Corporation specializes in smart security solution developing tactics around surgical strikes, sabotage, and electronic warfare. These mercenaries are supported by a sizable army of combat mechs and rely heavily on tech for support in combat. Okay, so we have some few information here. I thought I could use more. Alright, good. That means we have a new mission at our hands. That is quite good. So we will then go to our private terminal and have a look at our emails, and then we are gonna go to...
Salarians would have a base on their homeworld secured better.
Nah, they were solid. Cerberus has Reaper tech. Compared to those upgrades, the
Commander,
Salarians might as
we've
well
got
been
new
throwing
reports of
rocks.
Cerberus activity on Tuchanka. I've marked it on the galaxy map.
Then that is where we go. So, wait a second. Spectre status confirmed. Commander Udina made an offer and I accepted. I am a Spectre. I can't believe it. With everything falling apart, does this even mean anything? All the authority, resources, freedom, the whole scary package, but I don't know. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Come by the hospital if you get a chance. They're still keeping me here, but I'm planning on sneaking out soon. Meet me at the Citadel. I'm relieved nothing happened to you. From me. Oh, Miranda! I can't guess what nonsense the Alliance cooked up to justify what they did. I'm just glad you're safe. I'll be waiting in the Citadel by Bay D247. And this is what we are gonna do before we go to
Commander, nice to see you again.
the Krogan
How are you
homeworld.
settling in, trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
And this is just with a skeleton crew. You should see this ship when it's fully staffed.
Oh, no, Commander. I'm not complaining. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
Yeah, that's perfect. That is one of the few advantages, right? So, as I said, we will go to... I have a question. We will go to the Krogan homeworld soonish. Okay, as we can see, I can only buy fuel. Which means, sadly enough, there's no probing anymore. That's so bad. That made fun, but on the other hand, I can understand that for many people was boring, because in the end it took up a large amount of time in part 2. Enter orbit and the cargo bay we want to go. Alliance docks. If I can actually
You're
go
clear
there.
to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Let's first of all go to Ashley.
Yes, Commander.
And then I see where I do find the cargo bay, right? I hope you're still a good
Coming by
thing.
again, Shepard. I'm flattered.
Okay, that we all had.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. Perhaps we will keep up the...
Yeah, I thought we might have another conversation right here. Okay, and actually we are on the search for Miranda, right? Which we had a good relationship to in part 2. Oh, Ashley. Do you want to come aboard?
Good to see you up and around.
Yeah,
Everything all right?
I guess. Oh, I took Udina's offer.
Spectre status. Congratulations.
Seems small compared to what's going on.
You ready for the responsibilities of a Spectre?
Doesn't feel real yet. Maybe it'll sink in. I don't know what duties I'll have. Everything's a mess right now. What do you think of all this?
Yeah, she earned it.
You're a fine soldier with an impressive record. You deserve this.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. He said we'll have the official ceremony soon. Once I'm out of here.
And after? Any plans to come back to the Normandy?
If I have anything to say about it, yes.
I'm glad. You feeling better?
I'm fine. Other than the pile of paperwork the doc's gonna throw at me. Sorry I'm so distracted, Shepard. It's just...
What's going on?
I heard from my mom. They got out in time. They're okay.
Good. That's good news.
It is.
Did your sister make it to the Citadel?
She did. But... her husband was killed in action.
I'm sorry, Ash.
Thanks. Yeah. Sarah wasn't much for the military life. We were all surprised when they got married.
I wonder how many families are getting torn apart by the Reapers.
I don't want to think about it. Seems hopeless sometimes.
Don't blame yourself for this, Ashley.
I know. But I'm her big sis, you know? In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed.
What's that from?
Invictus by Henley. One of my dad's sappy poets.
It's about not giving up.
Right. My sister wants to do a thing at the memorial. Nothing fancy. Just some words about the family. It'll be tough.
Keep me posted, all right?
Will do. And thanks, Shepard.
That's what we are here for. But, oh, that looks beautiful, doesn't it? But you guys, that right now brings us then to the end of this episode. In the next one, we will hopefully find Miranda in the cargo bay. Yeah, that's the plan. For now, you know it. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. Okay, that's just this. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this little episode, then please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next wonderful episode. Docking Bay D24. There we need to go. In the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frosty. Bye.